We begin at 5 o'clock with breaking news. Live look from Sky Tracker here, where chimpanzees are on the loose at the Kansas City Zoo.
And Jody Ann Thompson is following the breaking, developing news in our newsroom right now.
Hey, Mark and Krista, right now the zoo is trying to figure out exactly how many chimps are actually on the loose, but they say at least 2 got out of their habitats. This news is just coming into our newsroom, so we spoke with spokeswoman Julie Newmeyer, who says they are in a behind-the-scenes area, so at least they're not out in the public. The people who were already at the zoo, were being told, are kept in safe areas right now, and that spokesperson says that they are not sure exactly how the animals managed to get out. But at last check, which was just a few moments ago, she did tell us that they are getting the situation under control. We don't know exactly what that means, but we are expecting another update any moment now. And right now the zoo is closed, but I want to tell you guys that's pretty normal because the zoo does shut down at 4 o'clock on any other day. We'll keep you posted. Live in the newsroom, Jody Ann Thompson, 41 Action News. Krista?
Now we do have a woman on the phone who is at the zoo right now and was there when all of this happened.
Kristen Grubbs joins us once again. You were there for a birthday party with your twins. Give us an update first, Kristen, on where you are. Are you still locked in the theater?
Yes, we're still in the theater right now. And we're just kind of sitting around waiting. We did get one update about 5 minutes ago, maybe a little more than that, that they were able to round up all of the chimps into their enclosure, but they haven't secured them yet, because they don't know how they're getting out. So that's the last we heard. And so we're just still waiting for the all clear for us to be able to go up to the main entrance.
That's a good update. Kristen, can you explain, in case someone's just joining us, exactly what happened? You were just doing your normal thing and you heard the scuffle and someone came out of breath running, you said?
Yeah, just a normal day at the zoo for my daughter's little preschool class here. And today just happens to be my twins' second birthday. And we were waiting for the tram to head out of Africa. And an employee came running down the hill with other guests and said, "Get to the bathroom now," and a dangerous animal is loose. And so we all ran to the bathrooms, and then they had us move over to the theater because they're able to lock the doors, because the bathroom doors they weren't able to lock. And so we've all just been sitting here for about a half hour or so, just kind of chilling and waiting for the all clear.
Okay, most people are feeling pretty patient. The zoo is giving you the updates as frequently as they can, it sounds like?
For the most part. I mean, they've got to update us with, whatever they're able to receive on their radios here. But they're a couple impatient guests because they needed to use the restroom, and they've been allowed to move over to the restrooms, but now they're being held there instead.
Oh,
so that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, we're all just kind of waiting patiently.
Have they mentioned any arrangements being made to get you out of there, or are they just saying sit tight?
Pretty much just sit tight. I mean, there's, like I said, a chain of command here, and they just have to wait for the all clear so that they can allow guests to go if they don't want to risk anyone getting hurt.
Right.
Makes sense. All right, Kristen Grubbs, good luck. We thank you for another update, and again, happy birthday to your twins.
I hope they're holding up well. All right, thank you. All right, Cynthia Newsom is there live as well. She talked to someone who was also inside there.
Yes, I did, Krista and Mark. I'm here at the zoo, and I can tell you when we first arrived, we actually drove down to the zoo trying to get to the office to ask them what was going on. When we drove up, someone met us out at the curb. They're being very careful here. They said for our own safety, they wanted us to stay in the car, and they really asked us to get off property. So we're a little bit back from the zoo in a place of safety, and the zoo director is supposed to come out at some time here and kind of brief us on the situation of what's going on. I did talk with a woman who was inside the zoo when all of this happened, and she was actually evacuated. She says it was very professional, very businesslike. It wasn't frightening. She was just told to get out. She had 3 children with her. Here's what she had to say.
They were running around, jumping over things, putting the gates down, and a man walked out with a tranquilizer gun.
Now, one of the things that she added is that she definitely doesn't want to say that, this is a horrible thing, that she's scared to ever come back to the zoo, because she's not. She was very complimentary of the zoo officials, how they treat the animals, how she was treated, and her children as they were asked to leave for their own safety. So she is definitely going to be coming back here to the zoo, and certainly hopes that everything is resolved. Reporting live, Cynthia Newsom, 41 Action News.
All right, Cynthia, thanks. Now we've got another live picture from Sky Tracker. We're looking down into one of the habitats there. We could just see it, and now it looked like that could be a chimp. but I can't see behind the trees anymore. But again, we were just speaking to one of the patrons that was there, saying they were told by zoo officials that there it is, that all the chimpanzees had been rounded up and had been, now they're just trying to figure out how they got out in the first place to make sure they don't get out again. If there is some kind of way that they're getting out that the zoo doesn't know, more than just an unlocked gate or so. But there's one of the animals, it looks like, back in the habitat. But again, we're still waiting for the all clear and some of the other.
This makes you wonder because they said they don't know how they got out. Like the woman was saying, she got the update that said zoo officials had them all contained now, but they still aren't sure how they got out, so they can't give the all clear. But I wonder. They are smart animals.
Oh, they're very smart. Yeah.
You know, and I feel bad for them too because it's kind of. I mean, this is what they're supposed to do.
Right.
So, but the zoo does think that they are very close to being able to say they have this completely under control. But it was funny to see him climb that hill, like maybe he was going to jump the fence.
He's going to make his way out again. Now, we should tell you again, the zoo closed about an hour ago, right at 4 o'clock. Obviously, some of the patrons still kept inside there, anxious to leave. And as soon as this is all over, we'll get more information from them that it's all okay. But again, that's a live look there at the Kansas City Zoo right now.
And you do talk about people having kind of a lighthearted nature about this, but it can be very, very dangerous. And so that's why the zoo's taking all of the precautions they can.